I'm in here in my bathroom and cleaning it. And unfortunately for you guys, I don't believe in filters. But anyways, I was just thinking, like I do when blood starts pumping throughout my body, and I was thinking that maybe, just maybe, the there is no really Democrat or Republican, right? Maybe just there's just the rich and the poor, right? And the rich are feeding us all these crazy narratives to see how we respond to them, because depending on how we respond to them is how much they give a crap about what happens to us when whatever happens to us happens. Like you know, all these narratives about comets and asteroids and civil wars and all this crazy talk, right? Maybe, just maybe, they're out to see which one of us gives enough of a crap about them and doesn't believe the bad things that everybody's saying about them, and because they want to see how we respond, and because I was thinking about, like, for instance, Donald Trump, President Trump, I should say, President Trump. I know I've always loved and been like an advocate for him. Um, but this time, there are some choices he's making that I'm kind of like, what? But I want to stay, like, because I made the choice to not follow him blindly, like some people try to say, but just to, I made a choice to, that way he was my choice, anyways. He was my choice. But I didn't show up for him when, he needed me when all this stuff was going. I wasn't at the courthouses going, I believe you, I back you, you know what I mean? And but he was there for the American people, But I wasn't, outside any of the courthouses that he was in when they were trying to accuse him of stuff, and just, right there to tell him how much I believed in him and that everything was going to be all right, like he was for us, you know what I mean, his first term and stuff. So I don't know. Sometimes I just made me think, like maybe, just maybe, that's exactly what the rich are trying to find out about the poor, is how much do we care? How much are we gonna call bullshit when there's things said about them? But then again, I digress. I mean, it all could be very true, but I just think that more than likely the rich are hanging out with the rich and the poor are hanging out with the poor, and there's no intermixing in that. If you wanna really know what's going on, I mean, I don't think that there's so much racism going on as there is just discrimination against, the rich don't like the poor people. Poor people like everybody, but the rich don't like poor people. So, um, and that's a fact. You know what I mean? That's a fact. They have all kinds of things to say about poor people all the time. So, um, those are just my thoughts for the day. And I don't know. And so, just maybe that's really what is going on here. All right. Sorry about the face. Bye.